hard.
8 forward here. 8.
He's there, though.
I think it happens in 1 and 2, just like yours did, if it happens.
Let's see what we have here.
Oh, look, Larson answered the call. Moved down and blocked that lane.
Down a little lower.
Look at the difference it made. Denny had to lift.
Caught him by surprise a little bit.
Good heads-up driving. A little mirror driving. A little help from the spotter, I'm sure.
Or a memory. Now look at Denny. Super high entry, and he's going to try to carve it down a little bit and have a little extra space.
Well, Larson's loose. He got wiggled again off of 4. I think that's exactly what's going on with that car. Starting to free up.
Keep putting the gas on it.
Look at the momentum gain. 11, big momentum gain.
I like that move by the 11. It's not going to net him much. But you're going to lose the least amount.
Lap cars ahead if you could position yourself and use one as a pick.
They stayed up. That's exactly what I was talking about. Here's the opportunity for Denny. See those cars stayed up, forcing Larson out of his groove.
Yes,
see if they do this down into 1 and 2. When they start racing for their position to stay on the lead lap, that's when business picks up.
Here we go. You got to predict. You got to know. Larson.
See, they stayed up. Larson had to move. Denny moves up. See if that momentum. Watch the momentum on exit. Here he comes.
It's going to help the 11. How many times do you get a moment to make a move?
What's Larson going to do?
Has to go to the bottom. 2 lap cars up high. Middle of the racetrack. Hamlin underneath.
Can he keep the nose? Can he get side by side? Now it's a side draft game for the lead.
And Larson is wanting this Yaley out of the way. Look at this, door to door, folks, for the lead. Kansas Speedway.
I mean, this is like a mirror image of last year.
Yaley goes to the bottom.
Larson goes back to the outside, gets that momentum. Here comes the run. He's going to get cleared from Yaley, too, as Denny slipped up. That was a great opportunity. Swung in the 5's favor.
See how much momentum you lose by just cracking the throttle just that little bit. They were side by side off 4, and now it's back to the half a second.
Denny caught him in a bad place right there. Lost a lot of time. Went from door to door to almost 3.5 tenths.
4 to go.
Looks like Gilliland yielded there.
2 great drivers who are also both great at Darlington, where we go next week for Throwback Weekend.
Larson's loose.
He is.
Larson's loose.
He is.
Sideways again in the middle of 1 and 2. Denny's there. He's hungry. Can he pounce on it?
Nice and light on entry.
Denny's moved his entry up really high, getting into 3. Look at the momentum he comes across. If he can keep the nose down. Larson's having trouble, too.
That's where you got to make your move. These are those opportunities. What are you going to do?
Larson can't get in the corner very good because he's loose. Great racing.
This will be a huge corner for Larson if he's got to keep it underneath him. He's been loose.
2 to go, and they will catch more traffic before the checker.
That Larson found something on the outside of 1 and 2. Went back up right up against the wall, rim riding. Likes it up there. Found some speed. No lappers in the way.
Denny's played nice so far. He's played nice so far.
All right, off turn 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
He's going to have one more chance getting into 3. That's where it's going to come. He's right to the bumper of him.
Take him now. Take him now.
He's going to get to him, get him loose. He is loose. Got him loose. He got to wiggling.
They're going to be side by side now.
But Denny had to lift.
He did.
Oh, he turned him.
And Larson's in the wall.
Oh, my gosh.
Barely tapped him. Run, Denny. Oh, goodness gracious.
Denni Hamlin comes sailing off turn number 4.
Sure did.
To the checkered flag. Hamlin wins Kansas after a fierce battle with Kyle Larson, who finishes 2nd.
Took it from him. Literally took it from him. That's pretty uncharacteristic for Denny. You usually don't see anybody Denny getting into anybody.
Nah, he played it like a chess game. He played it like a chess game. There's times when you make those moves and you have to lean on it just that little bit, but he waited, and it happened.
Well, he made it happen. He drove up and put the pressure on him, got him loose. Took advantage of Larson getting loose in the middle of that corner. I don't think he laid the bumper to him, but he was close enough that he forced him loose.
Tires are so old. That was a masterful job by both drivers. One of